By this point in Picasso's life, with his experiment of Demoiselles d'Avignon, he seems to have become supercharged in producing a lot of work. Ferdinand Olivier was an artist, and his red-headed muse he was infatuated with for some time. His success in selling paintings was becoming more and more prosperous. He still worked in his decrepit studio, where paint tubes, cigarette butts littered the floor, and he kept a pet mouse in a drawer. He was the archetypical bohemian, carefree, brazenly creative, and now flush with cash. Art historians focus on his beginning this new phase of Cubism, 1909 to 1912, and then on to analytic Cubism till 1919, where he added collage to his repertoire of techniques. Befriending George Braque, they paralleled down the Cubist road together, producing much Cubism that neither one could hardly remember who painted what. Pablo chased after other women and finally met Olga, his Russian ballerina. In 1918, they actually married, and Picasso finally moved into luxurious living quarters, as she began introducing him to high society and the blue blood clan of Russians living in Paris. Picasso began looking more and more dapper in his fancy suits and opulent lifestyle. During this Cubist phase that art historians seem to only focus on, Pablo was also painting many other types of paintings, continuing his classical figures, still lifes, and even portraits. Picasso was simply painting and selling very many paintings. By the age of 30, he was worth $1 million in today's money. He continued his infatuation with other women, much to Olga's dislike. But I'm not making this video about his women, but more importantly, how he was a painter, superbly motivated to produce more work, wherever it would take him, on his fanciful journey. He just obviously loved to paint. He continued developing various styles with great success. Art collectors gleefully kept him busy as he continued exploring where each piece would evolve from previous paintings. As a painter myself, I see this. He really had no special direction he wanted to go. He was just taking ideas from one painting and developing new ones. His energy was very obvious, and with the extremely successful sales, it mushroomed into his giant self-image of being a master. With only Matisse, his senior, as the only other matador in his bullfight to the top. Picasso really did produce a huge number of paintings. He just loved to paint. I look at a lot of these and I take inspiration from so many, and I see he went in really so many directions at once. And I admire that. I think he was a real genius in terms of being so lucky to be successful, but more importantly, that he kept at it. He did not let success completely go to his head. I hope you've enjoyed looking at a lot of this work from this period. I'm going to continue doing a few more of these Picasso pieces. He intrigues me. I've read a great deal about his life and his relationships with women, and certainly his painting. Hit the like and subscribe buttons if you appreciate these naked artist exposure videos, and we look forward to doing more and appreciate any comments you have. Thank you so much. And again, I'm Preston McCall. Thank you.